The Quran, the holy book of Islam, is a vast and intricate tapestry of stories, teachings, and revelations. Among its many narratives, the story of Prophet Yusuf or Joseph stands out as one of the most compelling and emotionally resonant. This captivating tale, spanning several chapters in the Quran, transcends time and culture, offering profound lessons in faith, resilience, and the ultimate triumph of good over evil. Yusuf's journey, fraught with trials and tribulations, serves as a beacon of hope for believers and non-believers alike. It reminds us that even in the darkest of times when hope seems lost, unwavering faith in God and steadfast adherence to righteousness can pave the path to redemption and triumph. This essay delves into the inspiring story of Prophet Yusuf, exploring the key events that shaped his life and the invaluable lessons we can glean from his experiences. We will witness the destructive nature of jealousy, the importance of unwavering faith, and the transformative power of forgiveness. Ultimately, Yusuf's story is a testament to the boundless mercy and wisdom of God, reminding us that even in the face of adversity, his plan unfolds perfectly, leading us towards a destiny far greater than we could ever imagine. Yusuf, the beloved son of Prophet Yaqub or Jacob, was blessed with divine dreams, visions that foreshadowed his future greatness. He shared one such dream with his father, in which 11 stars, the sun and the moon, bowed down to him. Yaqub, recognizing the significance of this dream, advised Yusuf to keep it secret from his brothers, fearing their jealousy. The brothers, already envious of the special love their father had for Yusuf, were consumed by resentment upon hearing of his dream. Their hearts hardened and they plotted to eliminate Yusuf, ridding themselves of the threat they perceived in him. Driven by their envy, the brothers devised a plan to cast Yusuf into a deep well, leaving him to his fate. They presented their scheme to their father, disguising it as concern for Yusuf's safety. Yaqub, heartbroken but bound by his promise to his sons, reluctantly agreed. The brothers, their hearts consumed by darkness, seized Yusuf and carried out their cruel act. They stripped him of his tunic, a symbol of his father's love, and threw him into the well, leaving him stranded and alone. Alone in the darkness of the well, Yusuf faced his fears with unwavering faith. He called upon his Lord, seeking solace and guidance in his moment of despair. Meanwhile, a caravan passing by spotted the well. Lowering a bucket, they were surprised to find Yusuf, a young boy of striking beauty and innocence. The traders, recognizing Yusuf's worth, decided to sell him as a slave in Egypt. They took him to the bustling marketplace, where he was purchased by a wealthy Egyptian official, Aziz, the chief minister of Egypt. Despite being unjustly enslaved, Yusuf remained steadfast in his faith and character. He served Aziz with utmost loyalty and sincerity, earning his trust and admiration. However, his presence stirred up envy and desire in the heart of Aziz's wife, Zuleika. Zuleika, captivated by Yusuf's beauty and charm, attempted to seduce him. But Yusuf, a man of unwavering integrity, resisted her advances, choosing righteousness over sin. This led to a series of events that resulted in Yusuf being falsely accused and imprisoned. Section 4. Through trial to triumph. Even within the confines of prison, Yusuf's faith never wavered. He remained patient and steadfast, trusting in God's plan. His exemplary conduct and wisdom earned him the respect of both prisoners and guards alike. One day, 2 fellow inmates, troubled by their dreams, sought Yusuf's interpretation. Yusuf, guided by divine knowledge, interpreted their dreams, one foretelling release and the other execution. Years later, the king of Egypt had a perplexing dream that none of his advisors could interpret. It was then that the former inmate, now released from prison, remembered Yusuf and his gift of dream interpretation. Yusuf was summoned to the king's court. He interpreted the king's dream, revealing an impending famine and advising him on how to prepare for it. Impressed by Yusuf's wisdom, the king recognized his innocence and offered him a position of authority. Yusuf, with his wisdom and foresight, helped Egypt navigate through the famine, ultimately rising to become the king's most trusted advisor. He used his position to serve justice, help the needy, and spread God's message. Section 5. Forgiveness and reconciliation. Years later, a severe famine struck the land of Canaan where Yusuf's family resided. Yaqub, heartbroken and yearning for his beloved son, sent his sons to Egypt to seek grain. The brothers, unaware of Yusuf's true identity, arrived at the royal court and pleaded for assistance. Yusuf recognized his brothers but chose to conceal his identity, testing their character and repentance. Yusuf eventually revealed himself to his brothers, forgiving them for their past transgressions. The brothers, filled with remorse and shame, begged for forgiveness. Yusuf, demonstrating immense compassion and mercy, embraced them, reminding them that it was all part of God's plan. The reunion brought immense joy to Yaqub, who was finally reunited with his beloved son after years of separation. The family, once torn apart by jealousy and betrayal, was now bound by love, forgiveness, and gratitude. Section 6. Lessons for Life. The story of Prophet Yusuf is a timeless narrative, rich in wisdom and moral guidance. It teaches us about the importance of patience and trust in God. Throughout his trials, Yusuf remained patient and never lost faith in God's plan, even when faced with seemingly insurmountable challenges. This teaches us to trust in God's timing and have faith that he will deliver us from hardship, avoiding jealousy and envy. The story highlights the destructive nature of jealousy and envy, which led Yusuf's brothers to betray him. It serves as a reminder to purify our hearts from these negative emotions and focus on gratitude and goodwill towards others, forgiveness and mercy. Yusuf's act of forgiving his brothers, who had wronged him deeply, demonstrates the transformative power of forgiveness. It teaches us to let go of anger and resentment, choosing compassion and mercy instead, integrity and righteousness. Despite facing numerous temptations and challenges, Yusuf remained steadfast in his integrity and righteousness, refusing to compromise his values. This inspires us to uphold our moral compass even in the face of adversity. The story of Prophet Yusuf offers profound lessons for us all, reminding us that even in the darkest of times, faith, patience, and righteousness will always triumph. It teaches us to trust in God's plan, forgive those who have wronged us, and remain steadfast in our values, for ultimately it is He who controls our